Be careful, it's right slippy today outside.
This week on All Tunes, it's Ladies' Night and afternoon and morning as we turn a spotlight on the women who make music on Prince Edward Island to belatedly mark International Women's Day. Yous ready, PEI? Let's get her done!
Ladies, all the ladies, louder now, help now, come on, all the ladies.
Ladies with an attitude.
Ladies, all the ladies, louder now, help me out, come on. All the ladies.
Ladies with an attitude.
Hello there, Prince Edward Island. I am your host, Adam Michael James, and you are listening to All Tunes for the week of March 24th, 2024. That's a lot of 24s. Damn it! Maybe it'll win one of us the Lotto Max jackpot or something. Speaking of jackpots, for this 33rd episode, we've hit because you're about to be treated to an X marks the spot of music only by those who carry the XX chromosome. Or more simply put, this playlist is a litany of ladies. Well, biological ladies anyway. I don't actually have any PEI music at this juncture from non-biological folks who identify as female, but if you're out there, you're listening, and you're recording, hit me up and I'll play ya. I realize this is the fourth theme episode in a row, but I couldn't let March slip by without giving it up for International Women's Day. Granted, that was March 8th, but we were kind of busy with the Music PEI Awards at the time, and last week was St. Patrick's Day, so I'm past due, and now it's time to pay up. Besides, March is also Women's History Month, at least in the States, the UK, and Australia. Here in Canada, it happens in October. So if you know a woman, thank her. We all came out of one after all. Our first formidable female started out as a formidable young lady who was trained classically on the violin in her hometown of Fredericton and went on to play Carnegie Hall as part of the New Brunswick Youth Orchestra. She treaded the boards in Toronto and here on the Confederation Centre main stage before switching her focus from theatre to her own music, and she has since made quite the splash doing so. Her more recent album, 2021's Joan, picked up a Canadian Folk Music Award, but it's her first album released in 2017 that we're going to highlight here. This two-time Music PEI award-winning record addressed mental illness, which the artist also posted about, along with frank discussions of body image issues. So it's not surprising that she called said album I Learned the Hard Way. Indeed she did. She's Alicia Toner, and here's the title track from that debut effort as we get rolling on this all-women episode of All Tunes.
Did I even cross your mind one time? I drove across the county line. I drove right through all the sign. But did I even cross your mind one time? We couldn't even find the time to fight. You got called into work most nights. Sometimes in my life, between the worries and the strife, something comes along. It blows the mind and swallows my soul. And it's a sweet, oh man, such a sweet necessity. Shows you the road, scars and bars and photographs of old. And when you hang your head, guys, you think you're on the shelf. And then someone comes along and does something other than for themselves. It's a sweet, oh man, such a sweet necessity. Water into wine brings the levels up to divine. It takes out all your energy and leaves you cowering on your knees. It's a sweet, oh man, such a sweet, my necessity. Cover it up all you can, 'cause hurting people's not the type of person I am. But no matter what I do, I just can't seem to stay away from you. You're my sweet, baby, you're my sweet, my necessity.
No need to add sugar there because it's already a sweet necessity. The title cut from Irish Mythin's first release in 2007, the same year she came to make Prince Edward Island her home. Hailing from County Wexford in Ireland, she did her first gig in Abu Dhabi of all places. She's been touring extensively for years and has shared stages with the likes of Rod Stewart, Gordon Lightfoot, Emmylou Harris, and Lucinda Williams. And she's proudly LGBT, having given talks in universities about the challenges of being gay in the music business. Now that's a pioneer. Might as well follow that up with another pioneer. In 2021, then 15-year-old Dee Dee Austin got realer than most adults with her song Buried Truth about what Indigenous children were subjected to in the residential school system, being separated from their families, forced to replace their culture and language with those of Euro-Canadian society. Students were expected to perform grueling labor and were often physically and sexually abused. Dee Dee's great-grandmother was one of those children. Dee Dee could have left Buried Truth exposed and left it at that, but by 2022 she had crafted a sequel which championed survivors in their healing process. They say sequels are never as good as the originals, but that's not the case for Buried Truth Parts 2 and 3 by Dee Dee Austin, now playing in this theater called isletunes.
Since buried truth has been revealed, now there's no way to conceal what was done has been done. A time to reflect for everyone. Breaking the silence helps us heal the hurt and pain that is so real. For way too long we've hurt and bled. Now is the time to look ahead. No more shame. Move past blame. We've been torn apart, but the the truth is we are one. So now the healing can begin with one another and within. Forgive the actions of the past, making new bonds healthy to last. Live as one, share and nurture, treat each other right for our future. It's time to mend and look above, to fill our hearts and minds with love. No more shame. Move past blame. No more shame. Move past blame. We've been torn apart, but the truth is we are one. Breaking the silence from our past, buried truth revealed to last. If you call and say you need me, and you want to touch my hand, you know that I'll be there anytime and anywhere. And from the time that I get there till the time I leave your side, we'll make happiness. We'll make happiness, just you and I. Your touch is so gentle, and your voice is so soft. Your eyes hold the wonder that I thought they had lost. And the words that you say to me make me love you even more. And I look into your eyes and say once more, just a lifetime. And still, if we go our separate ways, I'll still say, if you call and say you need me and you want to touch my hand, you know that I'll be there anytime and anywhere. And from the time that I get there till the time I leave your side, we'll make happiness. We'll make happiness, just you and I. We'll make happiness, just you and I.
Two teenagers in a row on iTunes. First, Dee Dee Austin, and now, well, you may not believe me when I tell you. Okay, she's Kelly Mooney, and before she dropped her 3 albums, she went viral with her rendition of Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah, which has millions of views. And before that, this song, We'll Make Happiness, which Kelly wrote and recorded when she was just 14. This comes from the Siemens Our Music from the Heart of Prince Edward Island LP, which I believe was released in 1981. Could have been 84. It definitely had a bit of that early 80s Juice Newton sound, didn't it? And back then, you couldn't just fire up a laptop and record a song, which makes Kelly's teen triumph that much more remarkable. Coming up, women who get explicit and elevate, plus a chat with bilingual rocker Nathalie Duguay. As this millennium began, while your little girl was watching Powerpuff Girls and the early years of SpongeBob SquarePants, this little girl was already writing her own songs. And those years of experience are what led Julia Robichaux to be nominated for Best New Artist at this year's Music PEI Awards for last year's single release, Jealous. 2023 was busy for Julia, as she also starred in the island horror flick Devil Town. In true Madonna fashion, she recorded a song to go along with her leading role, and so I now present to you from the Devil Town soundtrack, Through the Darkness by Julia Robichaux on iTunes.
I can feel the blood rushing through my veins. Tell me why I don't remember anything. And maybe I'm psychotic, but I don't want to be insane. But baby, you fix me the right way. And oh, this red that follows me, who knows where we are gonna be when the storm hits. Will you still follow me through the darkness? I can feel the water filling up my lungs. Am I filled with poison? 'Cause I feel so numb. And everyone is quiet, so why does it feel so loud? Everyone is keeping secrets, but are they happy now? And oh, there's red that follows me, who knows where we are gonna be when the storm hits. Will you still follow me through the darkness? Oh, you better run faster than you can. I'm in love, but the feeling's never there when the storm hits. Who knows where I might be through the darkness?
Hi, this is Sarah Siegel-Lazar, and you're listening to iletunes.
chacun de nous. Il y a une étoile pour vous. Il y a une étoile pour chacun de nous. Il y a un chemin pour ton cœur. Il y a une route qui mène au bonheur. Si tu la trouves, continue. Rends-toi au moins au bout de ta rue. Il y a une étoile pour vous. Il y a une étoile pour chacun de nous. Il y a une étoile pour vous. Il y a une étoile pour chacun de nous. Il y a tant d'étoiles dans le ciel. Il y en a des milliers qui brillent d'amour. Choisis pour toi la plus belle et laisse-la éclairer tes jours. Il y a une étoile pour vous. Il y a une étoile pour chacun de nous. Il y a une étoile pour vous. Il y a une étoile pour chacun de nous. Si tu te perds quelque part, il y a toujours quelqu'un pour te trouver. Même s'il arrive en retard, ne laisse pas ta porte fermée. Il y a une étoile pour vous. Il y a une étoile pour chacun de nous. Il y a une étoile pour vous. Il y a une étoile pour chacun de
The legendary Angèle Arsenault with the title track from her 1979 album Y'a une étoile pour vous on iTunes. Abraham Village native Angèle won a televised singing contest in 1957 at the age of 14 and then moved on to hosting her own shows on TV Ontario, including an educational program called Avec Angèle. But she never forgot about the music, and her final album was released in 2014, the same year she passed away. Angèle is still considered a pioneer in elevating French culture and language on the island. Now, how about we showcase two ladies who are here for elevating the genres of rap and R&B on the island? Explicit spits fiery rhymes you might expect out of a male rapper and then turns them on their ear by adding a decidedly feminine twist. She's known for tackling issues of mental health in her raps, and she holds the distinction of being the first woman to be nominated for Rap Hip Hop Recording of the Year at the Music PEI Awards. While her latest release is 2022's Exit the Premises EP, let's travel back to earlier in her recording career with this track from her 2017 album Underrated. It's called Don't Drag Me Down, and it wouldn't be explicit if it didn't require an
isletunes F-bomb alert!
No dreams are safe in a hopeful mind. Not even when you close your eyes. Don't drag me down. Nah, don't drag me down. I feel so alone inside. No dreams are safe in a hopeful mind. Not even when you close your eyes. Don't drag me down. Nah, don't drag me down. I feel so alone inside.
This life can be a nightmare and dreams are overrated. The more I try pursuing the music, the more I hate it. An artist is defined by all the pictures he's painted, but how can you see the beauty when all the colors are faded? I can't stand it. The music was my canvas, tried to show what I created, kept on taking these chances. And the ones that say I'm nothing really caused me some damage. What if I just took my easel palette brushes and vanished? You don't know how long I tried to get my voice. Now that people ridicule me, I don't wanna make a noise. Got the heat from each direction of one of the boys. Like I just wanna make my art, but looks like I have no choice. Am I wrong for thinking music was a way to escape all the pain inside my life, or was it all a mistake? Should I pack up and walk away before I have zero strength? Music was my life, but now it may be too late.
No dreams are safe in a hopeful mind. Not even when you close your eyes. Don't drag me down. Nah, don't drag me down. I feel so alone inside. No dreams are safe in a hopeful mind. Not even when you close your eyes. Don't drag me down. Nah, don't drag me down. I feel so alone inside.
I haven't been happy in such a long time, waiting for anyone to help me, but they walk by. People try to settle for whatever that's given up on the plate, but I want more than little crumbs when everyone's eating steak. I'm the odd one out, and now I wanna get even. They labeled me an amateur, try to fuck with my feelings. They don't feel these emotions that I have when I'm screaming, cause of negative beatings. I wanna hate for no reason. See, it's piling up, now they wanna push me off the ledge. Pills that I've been given make me not right in the head. Can't get a wink of sleep when I go to bed, but I guess I'll get my rest when I'm finally dead. See, I wanted one thing and I practically begged. Had my voice heard round the world, but no one would listen. So this is the last call, the curtains close and I'm finished. Fuck the world and everybody in it, peace is explicit.
No dreams are safe in a hopeful mind. Not even when you close your eyes. Don't drag me down. Nah, don't drag me down. I feel so alone inside. No dreams are safe in a hopeful mind. Not even when you close your eyes. Don't drag me down. Nah, don't drag me down. I feel so alone inside. No dreams are safe in a hopeful mind. Not even when you close your eyes. Don't drag me down. Nah, don't drag me down. I feel so alone inside. No dreams are safe in a hopeful mind. Not even when you close your eyes. Don't drag me down. Nah, don't drag me down. I feel so alone inside.
Yes, I can. Oh, I never complained, never complained, nah, never complained when people threw dirt on my name, nah, I never complained when people threw dirt on my name, oh, I never complained. I worked my whole life for this, yeah, I could feel it, I could feel drop top freewheeling, I'm cruising, that's how I'm feeling, that's how I'm living my spirit, that's how I'm feeling, let's have a toast to good times, and maybe forever sip wine, let's have a toast to more flights of Emily, hey, and everything you want, may it all come true. Can't nothing hold me down, can't nothing bring me down, yeah. Ain't seen my vision, but all of them been wagging on me now, oh, no, been through it all, with grace, perseverance, I always prevail. Do you see the smile on my face? We only going higher, elevate, only going higher, elevate, only going higher, elevate, we only going higher, only going higher, elevate, only going higher, elevate, only going higher,
Kiera with Elevate on iTunes. That is fresh! And I don't just mean in the urban definition of the word, I mean this cut just came out 2 months ago, making it Kiera's first release of 2024. She's originally from Syracuse, New York, but has spent her time on the island so far combining an empowering boss babe energy, as she calls it, with emotive, vulnerable R&B vibes, also her words. Influenced by Beyonce, Brandy, and Lizzo, to name but a few, Kiera says her music is inspired by love, heartbreak, motivation, and confidence. And I'd say all 4 of those are apparent in just that one track. What, you think PEI just popped up out of the ocean one day with a completed Eastlink Center and a Tim Hortons on practically every corner? Well, of course you don't. You know that the island is steeped in history from multiple cultures. How about a few examples via this segment known as This Week in PEI History? March 25th, 1851, the legislature assembled in Charlottetown, where Governor A. Bannerman informed the House that responsible government, or a representative democracy, would be granted on condition of compensation being allowed to certain retiring officers. What that means isn't wholly clear to me, but PEI did adopt this form of government that we know and implemented it the following month. March 29, 1993, Catherine Kalbeck was elected premier and was the first woman on the island to hold that position. What took so long? March 30th, 1923, poet Milton Acorn, known as the People's Poet, was born in Charlottetown. His bibliography includes titles such as Against a League of Liars, Jawbreakers, and I Shout Love and On Shaving Off His Beard. Acorn died in 1986 at the age of 63. Hey, we're not done with this cross-section of the island's Wonder Women music makers just yet. Here's one who leads a whole band named after her, fronting it with soulful, bluesy crooning, matched by the sonic tapestries laid down by guitarist Dale McKee and Todd McLean, who of course provide sax, not to mention keyboards. She's Amanda Jackson, they're the Amanda Jackson Band, and after winning a Music PEI award for their debut effort Fire in the Blue, as well as an ECMA nomination, they released their album Ocean in 2020. Here's the closing track from it, its title mirroring something we'll probably be saying more as our new season of spring progresses: It May Rain, on iTunes. And if this sultry bit of business doesn't get you at least a little hot and bothered, you might want to check yourself for a pulse.
Don't know how to end this, how it even began. This everglow, the after night, the morning light, your hands. Yet I found myself holding on, finding myself where I don't belong. Timing's always wrong. But maybe that's what makes it work, 'cause the body knows what's real. Beg me, borrow me, steal. Perfect and tragic state, like something wild trapped in a crate. I wait, the low moon's wait, 'cause it may rain. Someday uncover our remains, and a song will be heard about how love stays. I'll tattoo our refrain. These rivers can't seem to carry the heaviness of emotions to the ocean. Wherever goes to heal, so here we are, trying to remember what's real. And I steal it from you. Every word, all your silent spaces, and feed the man, and fix all the places where we broke. Yet love what lies between us. The silence, the violence. 'Cause it may rain, someday uncover our remains, and a song will be heard about how love's strange and what's real. Beg me, burn me, beg me, burn me. Beg me, borrow me. Still.
The Amanda Jackson Band with It May Rain on iTunes. You know, the true mark of a music professional is when their shows go on despite the whims of Mother Nature. And where PEI is concerned, Girlfriend has a lot of damn whims. So shine or rain, not that kind of shine, get your heads out of the red soil already. Our artists hook up the instruments and open up the microphones to hell with what the Weather Network says. If you're looking to take in a show or three in the next couple of weeks, let me tell you which ones you're gonna be showered in. Wednesday, March 27th, it's Dan Curry and Katie McGarry at Baba's Lounge. Friday, March 29th, Somewhere Soon with Chill Teens, Norder, and Dance Thing are also at Baba's Lounge. Also on the 29th, Heather Pearlygates and Hit the Coast team up at Hunter's Ale House. Saturday, March 30th, it's Alicia Toner featuring Joss Rayom and Brielle Ansems at King's Playhouse, of course, in Georgetown. And also on the 30th, Wilfred King Dance Band is at the Sportsman's Club. Looking into next week, April 2nd, it's Island rappers SNK, KM, Spivvy, and Braden V supporting Chaos featuring DJ Alley Cat. They are all at the Fox and Crow in Charlottetown. April 4th, it's Island Jazz, Sean Kemp doing original music at Baba's Lounge. April 5th, Lady Soul is at the Trailside Music Hall. April 6th, it's Winter Jazz 2024 with Amanda Jackson at the Poorhouse. Also on the 6th, Somewhere Soon with We Bully Clouds and Ice Cream Social. They are at Howie's Loft. And also on April 6th, Amelia May with Carly Howell. It's a single release show at Copper Bottom Brewing in Montague. It's finally time for me to get back into interview harness for the first time in 3 weeks, and I'm happy to be able to do so with the guest I have with me today. Her debut album, Virtuelle, snagged a Music PEI Awards nomination this last cycle, and in addition to her solo work, she's part of 2 group projects, maybe 1. She is Nathalie Duguay, and I am pleased that she's here in the iTunes studio, otherwise known as my basement. Je suis heureux que vous soyez dans les studios iTunes. autrement appelé mon sous-sol. Right?
Oui,
I hope so.
c'est bien.
Thank you, Google Translate. Bienvenue, welcome. It's wonderful to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Let's do generals first. How about telling us a little bit about yourself? You've made the island your home since 1997, right?
That's right. I've been here for how many years is that now? Maybe
27.
27. Oh my, time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah. And you come from originally...
Northern New Brunswick, Atholville,
Oh, okay.
New Brunswick. Yes, and since I've been here, I've been singing my little heart out pretty much, maybe not every summer, but for the last 9 years, I believe, I've been singing on Victoria Row in the summertime, and been part of different groups of different bands, Route 21 being one of them, for about 5 or 6 years. And then Tidal Tones being another one for about 3 years. And a duet, as a Nat and Wayne duet, that is still ongoing now.
She's looking over
And,
here because Wayne is sitting right there judging you. No, just kidding. Just kidding. I think you had mentioned, I was under the impression that Tidal Tones was still ongoing, but that's done, right?
Yeah. I've moved on to actually writing my own album and doing some shows for where I'd like to play my original songs live on stage.
Cool. So, gosh, you're in all kinds of groups. You're almost like Prince.
Yes, I'm even actually thinking of going with initials.
Oh, really?
Maybe not a symbol like Prince did, but initials for my signature. Like ND.
ND.
Yeah.
It could work.
Could it?
It could work.
Yeah.
Yo,
I
I'm
think so.
ND.
Yo, yeah.
Represent, y'all.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool. Hey, what's up, ND? You know?
I can see it. I can totally see it.
Yeah, I totally feel that.
You do? Yeah, I'm
I
feeling
do.
it. I'm feeling it. What inspired you to make the jump into recording your own solo work after playing with groups for so long?
One thing that I've noticed here on the island, so I've been living here on the island, is there are so many artists out there and that have their own original songs, and I found that so amazing, and I really admired that, and it was really inspiring too. And so what I did for a few years was just kind of note down little words here and there, little sentences here and there, and then I had these little melodies in my mind. And so after a while, like, I had like 2 or 3 Hilroy books full of words and sentences. And
How very Canadian.
yeah. And melodies, my goodness, I had so many of them that I had to empty my phone because my phone wasn't even working anymore, 'cause I had all these melodies recorded on it. But and it just all of a sudden all came flooding through, and I started writing my own songs. And
It was time.
it was time. And
The muse was like, okay, ND,
yeah.
let's get going on this. Nice.
I'm liking this ND thing even more and more by the minute.
Yeah, it's going to work. It's going to work. What I find interesting is that 1/3 of Virtuel's tracks are in English. I've noticed that usually when a Francophone artist puts out an album, the repertoire is all French. What made you decide to go bilingual with the EP?
Well, part of my identity is being bilingual. So I guess it was just a natural thing for me to put those English songs in there because I do sing in both languages, and I've lived most of my life since I was a teenager in both languages. I went to French school, but I hung out with English friends. So bilingual to me is part of my identity.
Now, along with Aubin, Pila, SCB, and Sirene and Matelot, you were nominated this year for Musique Piaz Collège de Lille Prix de l'Acadie Award. Even though Sirene and Matelot took that trophy, how did it feel to be up for that honor, especially for your debut album?
Wow. It was wowie. Like, I couldn't believe it. When I got the news of it, I couldn't believe it. I was totally awed. Like, and I think I checked every site to make sure it was true because I didn't believe it.
Who's trying to fool me?
Yeah. As foolish as it sounds, right?
I think I would have
But
done the
just-
same thing, to tell you the
I
truth.
was just bouche bée, as they say in French. I thought that was pretty special.
It was pretty special,
Yeah.
and I certainly think your album deserves it.
Oh, wow. Thank you so
know?
much.
And now you can say it was Music PI Award nominated. Not everybody can say that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's certainly helping, like to when I submit applications to play for festivals, and it doesn't hurt to put that in.
I got nominated. So how about green lighting this thing already? Just
Yeah.
Speaking of performances, good segue there. Do you have any coming up, either on your own or with any of your groups?
I do. I have April 27th. That's coming up at the Centre La Belle Alliance at 7 o'clock. I'll be performing all of those originals and
Nice.
some covers as well from some French classic bands like Corbeau and Offenbach. And I'll be sharing the stage with Alyssa Harper Project. So we're looking forward to that for sure.
And that's in April
April
27th.
27th,
Anything else?
I have a duet show coming up, Nat and Wayne.
Nat and Wayne.
We've been, Wayne and I have been playing music together for 13 years now, I'd say. Yeah, doing shows here and there and kitchen parties.
That's coming up in May, I think.
May 11th
Okay.
at
good.
Founders Hall. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the Founders Hall shows are kicking back
5
up.
o'clock.
5 o'clock.
Thanks, Wayne.
That's specific. You're holding up your hand.
Yeah.
It's 5. So cool. How about any more recordings, more singles, maybe another album? I mean, I know, those aren't always easy to produce, but...
You know what? They are not. I'm finding that out. As funny as it is that this album, Virtuel, came flooding through all these songs, and it just flowed so, kind of naturally or without too many challenges. A new album, I've been thinking about, I'd love to write a new album, but it's not coming as easy as the last one for some reason.
Then maybe it's not time.
Maybe not,
maybe
but
it's...
I have started working on a couple of songs that I started writing, so I've been kind of gathering lyrics and little melodies in my head about it and whatnot, but it's not quite there yet.
That's
Not
okay.
quite there.
It's in
Yeah.
development. It'll come when it's ready. I
Yeah.
find that, at least for me, the artistic mechanism is not something you really have any control over.
No, I've come to find that out too, and I've heard artists say that, and I didn't really know what they meant by that, but now I really do know. what
It
they
happens
meant
when
by
it
that.
happens.
Exactly.
So we are still in the Virtuel era, and that's okay.
Yes.
Because it hasn't been up all that long. So
No, it hasn't. I hope it still has some life in it for
I think
a while.
it does. Now, as I've noted, most of Virtuel is in French, but I've decided to go with one of your English cuts, Stop Haunting My Heart. So how about telling us what inspired that song or anything else about it that stands out for you?
Absolutely. Stop Haunting My Heart is an original, but it is not my original. It is the late Ron Kelly's original. He wrote it and wrote the melody and whatnot, and he gave me that song.
Nice.
He did, and I was pretty touched by that. Ron was a follower of mine, and it really touched me for him to do something like that. He really believed in my talent and supported me, and was there to cheer me on and listen to my music, and he gave me the song and said, you know what, Natalie, you take this song and you do whatever you want with it.
That's pretty
And
amazing.
That
Talk about trust.
yeah, that it just amazed me that somebody would just give me a song, because writing a song is a lot of work, and I said, wow, so I took this song and I brought it out one day, and I was like, gosh, I really like the sound of this melody. I didn't really want to change the melody. Ron had like an Hispanic feel to it, and it was a little bit faster and Hispanic, and then I slowed it down and made it a haunting feeling song, and that's how that went. Yeah.
Nice, and we're going to hear it right now.
Oh.
Yes, I've been chatting with Natalie Duguay. Her album Virtuel is out on all the usual platforms and Bandcamp. Natalie, merci mille fois for being here.
Thank you so much for inviting me. It was a pleasure.
It was. And now, Stop Haunting My Heart on iTunes.
Stop haunting my heart. Stay away from my dreams. You chose to go, but you need to know I won't fall for your schemes. Get out of my head. Leave no memories behind. It's really not fair. You know that I care. You're never far from my mind. But every time I close my eyes, I see your lips repeating those lies. It hurts me to know you treated me so cruel. Or was it me being a fool? Stop haunting my heart. Stay away from my dreams. I knew from the start you'd steal my heart, tear it apart at the seams. How do you do what you do to get into my head? Well, you must have a key that lets you see when I'm alone in my bed. I toss and turn to keep you away, but it's no use. It's just the price I pay. The cost of love, the everlasting toll, for sharing all the secrets of my soul. Stop haunting my heart. Stay away from my dreams. You must understand the flames that you fan drive me to extremes. The embers appear to remember much more than it seems. I crave the dark, I need to put out the spark. Stop haunting my heart.
That's the ND, y'all. Nathalie Duguay, of course, with Stop Haunting My Heart from last year's Music PEI nominated album Virtuel, bien sûr, on iTunes. You've only heard 10 of the lilting ladies this island has to offer, all trailblazers in their own way, but there are more, so many more. Hope you've enjoyed this attempt to mark International Women's Day, something I think needed to happen even late, given the increasing efforts to limit women despite the freedoms they've already rightly been given, especially down in the States and all the rolling back of reproductive freedoms. Not a good look for my home country. If you enjoyed this show, and even if you didn't, comments are always welcome. Drop an email to amj@isletunes.ca or leave a voicemail at 902-807-4250. These contact methods also work if you want to leave suggestions about island artists you haven't heard on here yet but want to, or if you want to send an audio file of yourself issuing forth an islanderism, like the one that opened this show, issued thusly by Jackie Robichaux. Putting on a show like this takes a lot of work, and I'm afraid it also takes some money as well. You can help support IsleTunes by becoming a subscriber on Patreon, where the extended interviews conducted here get posted video style. It's all island content, and it's all for just 5 loonies a month. Every loonie goes toward getting bills paid around here. Hit patreon.com/IsleTunes, and I sure do thank you. If you like the idea of donating but just want to do a one and done, or at least not be beholden to a subscription, keep your eyes on social media this week because I will be posting a link to how you can donate via PayPal as soon as I figure out how to set that up. Stay tuned. Social media is also how you can help promote this show to those who don't know about it. IsleTunes is on Facebook and Instagram, where weekly I post links to where you can buy the music you hear in these episodes. Share some or all of my posts. Follow or like the podcast on these apps. And if you're listening via YouTube, subscribe to always know when new installments drop. Musical contribution to the IsleTunes theme by Kayla McCauley and John Hashem. Show concept by Rocky O'Neill. Coordination assistance by Jackie Robichaux. I'm Adam Michael James, and that's going to wrap up not only this International Women's Day tribute to some of the island's fabulous femmes, but also I think it's going to wrap up the theme shows for the next little bit. Next week, we'll get back to the full range of island artists for you. Female, male, non-binary, you name it. Think y'all can handle some tunage from the Terry Hattie Group and Cobble Road, plus some vintage vinyl PEI goodness now that I've gotten hold of some 20th century records and a record player? I thought you could. Be good. And if you can't be good at it. See yous next week.